Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy D the Honcho. Today, I just wanted to talk about this life, man. You know, in life, man, we all made bad choices, bad decisions. In life, we all wanted to learn and experience, man. And some of us are physical learners. When I say a physical learner, I mean some of us people are learners that like to physically learn from things. We gotta touch it. We gotta feel it. So what I'm getting at is sometimes in life, man, we gotta touch that fire and get burned. Not just once, sometimes twice. Sometimes it takes us many times, man. But until that burn start to hurt, we start to let go. You know, some of us gotta go through that fire. We have to get burned in order for us to learn. And it's a sad reality, but it's also beautiful. You know, uh, my life hasn't been perfect. My life uh, hasn't been the best. Honestly, honestly, I've been through so much stuff, man. As a in a young age, you know, and there was so much stuff that I didn't think I could endure. It was so much stuff that I felt like I just didn't want to be here no more, man. In that sense, suicidal, growing up as a child, uh, anger issues, growing up as a child, um, couldn't foster my emotions, man. Couldn't take control of my emotions. My emotions took control of me. Uh, and basically all my life, man, I've been battling with anger issues. I've been battling with discipline. I've been battling with controlling within my things within my means. And a lot of times, I just felt like giving up, you know, my childhood days. But as I got older, I started to get better. I started having people, mentors and stuff come in my life and actually doing positive activities with me, man, such as playing basketball, playing chess, things I like to do. And what I realize in that is sometimes, man, in life, man, we just someone to vent to, man. Just someone to do things with, man, and get things off our chest, man. Just someone to pour out our emotions to, man. Is someone that understands and cares. And that's a form of nurturing things back to life, man. And those things as a child, man, those mentors taught me. Those mentors showed me love that I didn't never felt. Growing up as a child, I didn't know what love felt like. 14 years old, maybe a little less. I say about 13, 12, man. I've been in and out my mama house, man, because I was a hard-headed, bad, angry child. I've been kicked out growing up as a child, uh, running the streets, not listening to my mother, and disrespecting her, man, which violates a big rule within myself as a young child. I didn't have no principles. I didn't have no morals. And more so, I didn't have no guidance. You know, uh, I was into sports. I liked the basketball, football, any type of sports. I was an athlete, man. I played for church league ball. I played for schools. I played for street ball. Uh, I ran track. I did a lot. Growing up, I was an athlete. I had dreams. I had goals. I had ambitions. But the more so, I was just so angry. The the friends that I chose around me, man, we were all they were pretty good. I didn't have too many bad influences around me. They was athletic. They was respectful to their parents. They were everything I was not. I felt like a misfit. Uh, but anger just don't resides for nothing. It comes with emotions, and I know that something stemmed that anger in me, and I just couldn't figure out what it was. So one day I had just one day I just started sitting in the room in the dark alone, man, figuring out why am I so angry. And as a child, little thoughts come to my head, man, such as the lack of control of every situation, everything, every person, whatever. That's where I got angry. My lack of authority made me angry. It made me feel like a nobody. You know, uh, the lack of people sympathizing and empathizing with me, and the ones I love the most, such as my mother and other people, man, they didn't show them type of emotions. So I didn't know how it felt, man. Whether she loved me or not, I just didn't know how it felt to be loved. You know, uh, the disrespect that I seen in the house, my household, with my family, with everything, man. So my upbringing played a big factor in why I held so much anger. Uh, my feelings also played a big factor in why I held so much anger. But growing up, as I grew, I started learning more and I started evolving. Because deep down, man, although I was an angry child, man, I was real good at heart, man. Go to church, believe in God. Uh, I, uh, I, I gave charity to the homeless. I gave my last to people. Uh, More so, I just had a good heart, man. Just an angry child, and filled off emotions, made. I just made bad choices and decisions all my life, you know. But that anger stemmed from a lot of things, man. Uh, Household issues can play a big part in your children's life, you know. So you gotta watch what you say, do, and everything because you are their role model. You are the example for them, man. You are a guide and a direction. So be mindful of your kids and pay attention, man, because it affected me, you know. Um, Show your kids love, man, because growing up, I lacked emotions. I was emotionless. I've been in a lot of relationships, but I didn't have that emotion in a relationship. A relationship was a beneficial thing to me at the time. I looked at women as tools, but that's my old mentality, you know. We all grow. Um, my experiences haven't been the best, but I'm glad I've learned from them, you know. I'm glad I grew. I'm glad I've learned from them. I'm glad that I know in life I'm gonna continue to grow. I don't let my past define me, but I actually thank my past because that's who made me the man I am today. I thank all my experiences in life because my experiences helped me understand the things that I couldn't. I want y'all to remember that, man. Your experiences will help you understand the things that you can't figure out at that time. Embrace your experiences, man. Lessons comes with a lot of hardships. Lessons gonna come, but it's gonna be hardships that follow. Those that ask for wisdom, you may receive it, but you're gonna go through that fire, man, to get it. I had to. And from childhood to my high school days of me about to graduate, uh, I held that anger, but not so much because I stayed busy. I stayed productive. I work. Uh, I did a lot of good activities. So my anger was so much in control because I kept myself busy. I didn't allow myself to be around too much people to make me mad. Um, my biggest advice, man, for those who hold so much anger inside, always, man, read a good book that take you from this place. Something that you love and like. I can't say what to read, but just something that makes you happy and smile, man, and makes you feel good. Read a good book. Keep your mind busy on positive things, man, and take out those negative thoughts. Uh, Speak good things about yourself to yourself. Tell yourself that you love you. Tell yourself that you love you. You love you. Tell yourself that you are great and you are somebody. Tell yourself that you are trying, that you are trying. Tell yourself that you will never give up. Just be good to yourself and stay productive in a positive way. And more so, it's going to come a time of when you gain full control, man, you're going to have to learn how to embrace that solitude. You're going to have to learn how to be alone. You're going to have to learn how to love yourself. You're going to have to learn who you are. But that's going to take being in a dark spot in your life, man. That's going to take being alone. That's the hardest thing to do and the scariest thing because the attachments, once we attach to something, we feel like that's love. The attachment is the love. And when you break apart, it hurts, the detachment of it. But we have to learn how to break away from things. Because some things that we are attached to, man, doesn't mean us no good. Some things that we are attached to doesn't mean us no good. It doesn't, it's a lesson in it, but it doesn't mean us no good. We can't hold on to it but so long. But while it's there, get the lesson out of it. And that's anything in life. If while that ant's sleeping in the room with you, take that lesson from it, learn from it. But remember that everything is temporary. Things don't last forever. So we have to learn how to stop attaching ourselves to things. We can love things, but the attachment of things is the full attachment of things. Thinking that you have full attachment of things is the things that hurts the most, man. And it's hard to let go. But yeah, man, detachment is and solitude, man. It's gonna come a time, that's where you find yourself, man. And learning who you are is the greatest power that you can ever achieve. Learning who you are is the greatest power you can ever achieve. Knowing yourself, understanding your problems, understanding your causes, understanding your feelings is the greatest achievement that you're going to ever receive. We got to cut back the distractions. We got to cut back the looking at other faults, being judgmental, because that's the things that distracts us. We have to look within to see the faults in ourselves before we can see the faults in others. When I'm looking at you in this camera, I don't see you, but you see me. I don't see your faults, and I'm not looking for your faults. I'm looking to correcting them, helping you correct them. And I'm looking for also the faults in myself when I look into this camera, because my job is to correct myself and also to help and correct others in my path that I may come across. I just want y'all to do good, man. I don't want y'all to have to experience this place that I'm going through right now, man. I always say it's the belly of the beast, but it really is. I don't want y'all to have to throw your freedom away, man, to be locked in a small cell, man. I don't want y'all to throw y'all life away, man, to be back here forever. Because honestly, man, this place right here is not the place you really want to be. This place is a mess. This place is hectic. This place is slavery. You're told what to do, when to do it. This place brings a lot of anger into men. It brings a lot of mental problems within men, but only the strong survive. Only the strong survive. You have to be mentally strong. Mentally strong. Because back here, man, you have limits. I can't go out there to my grandma's funeral who died. I can't hear her voice no more. I couldn't touch her. I couldn't kiss her on her forehead for the last time and tell her I love her, because I'm constricted from those things. I can't hug my mom and tell her I love her. I can't spend the time with my children. I can't hang with these so-called friends anymore. I can't live the good life and laugh like I used to. I can't call anyone friend, because who I have when you back here? You got yourself and nobody else. I want y'all to think about that stuff, man. Make good decisions. Avoid this place if you can. When I tell you it's not cool, it's not cool. It's not gonna make you cool. It's not gonna do nothing for you. The only thing this place gonna do is corrupt you, man. If you're not stable in your mind, it's gonna corrupt you. In order to become a leader, you have to follow. Before you're a leader, you have to follow and then lead. So when you back here, man, if you're not already that leader, because a real leader wouldn't be back here, right? But I take that back, because we had great leaders that came to jail, right? Who knows what they was here for? Who knows if they really did it? Who knows, I'm not here to say that. I take that back. We had great leaders back here. But more so what I was getting at is you don't want to come back here and follow something that's already corrupted. And that's anywhere in life, man, not just back here. You don't want to come back here and lose it all, man, and then don't have a plan upon your release, because this place strips you from everything. You don't want to come back here and have to be on edge every day, because you don't know what might go down at any given time. You don't want to be back here losing family members, man. Losing more so time that you can't spend with those family members no more, man. Cherish your freedom. Love yourself. Avoid conflict, man. If that does anything for you, man, avoid conflict. Learn to stand alone. And more so, stay out of trouble. I'm telling you this. These words you should remember, because these words right here, man, It's coming from a man of pain who have no choice but to be strong, who come from a man that's been through so much and got experience, who come from a man who had to figure out how to falter and hold his emotions, man, and still stay strong while crumbling. I'm not saying this to look cool. I'm not saying this for the views. I'm not saying this for the subscribers or nothing. I'm saying this because I want to see you do something good, man, and don't go through what I'm going through. But if it's meant to be, man, it's meant to be, because we all have to learn some way. But just know what comes with this, what comes with violence or crimes, man, just know that dirt underground, buried, or this cell that I'm in right now telling you this story. Y'all take heed, man. Things get real. Love you.